RAID stands for Redundant Array of Independent or Inexpensive Disks. It is a technology that treats several hard disks as one logical unit in order to increase data redundancy, performance, or both. Some key terms to understand when talking about RAID are striping and mirroring. Data striping is the spreading of sequential and random blocks of data over multiple disks. Data mirroring involves writing the same data to multiple disks. JBOD stands for just a bunch of disks. This is the technology in most desktop computers, where drive letters such as D, E, and F are commonly seen. RAID 0 involves striping data across several disks, 2 at a minimum. It is faster than JBOD. Its drawback is that it is less secure even than JBOD. Because the data is spread in chunks across multiple disks, we risk losing all the data if one disk becomes corrupted, since if we lose even part of the data, we are unable to reconstruct the original. RAID 1 involves mirroring data on more than one disk. This adds a level of redundancy to the data, making it more secure, but also more expensive. Since all data is duplicated, it essentially cuts the available disk space in half, making the cost per megabyte of data higher. RAID 1 requires a minimum of 2 disks. RAID 10 involves both striping data across several disks and mirroring the data at the same time. It requires a minimum of 4 disks, but we have the best of both worlds, the speed of striping and the redundancy of mirroring. RAID 5 is a more advanced technology. It generates a parity bit per stripe for added security. In case of disk failure, the lost data can be replicated on a replacement disk. RAID 6 generates 2 parity bits per stripe, further enhancing the redundancy added by RAID 5 by providing double disk failure redundancy with a slight increase in computing overhead. Because of these differences, different RAID technologies are better adapted for different functions within Milestone. We will cover Milestone's resulting recommendations in the next slide.